Everybody, Milton and Man on a Mission. Hope you're having a great day. So glad you stopped by the channel today. Just wanted to come out today and share a little information with you about this job loss journey, to tell you my next step, things I've done, and also to share the process of getting to where I am, the highs and the lows, ups and downs, some of the struggles and challenges that I went through to get where I am now. And I'm sure some of you are facing the same type of struggles and ups and downs. So, like I said, always, let's share what we're going through in the comments so that we can all begin to work together and help each other. So as we begin this journey, I want to tell you first, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video so that we can build this community to start helping each other. So again, MiltonCraft, Man on a Mission. So I've shared my story at 56. I was fired. It was a day that I wasn't expecting, but it happened. So things happen in life and you just have to keep going. So one of the biggest things that I dealt with once I got fired was not falling into a depression. It's so easy to do because once you get fired or you lose a job, the first thing you think is, what did I do wrong? What is it about me people don't like? You start finding different ways to figure out, what did you do? What makes you so bad? Why no one wants to keep you at a job? And you start to lack motivation. You kind of lose your faith. You kind of discourage yourself. You feel bad. You start getting depressed. So what I did was I found myself having some days of depression. I won't lie, I did have some days of depression, but I learned how to get out of that. And one way for me was I had to watch what I was watching on TV, for one thing, because TV, if you watch the wrong type of shows, it can be very depressing and it can put you in a lull and drag and pull you down. I started listening to more motivational speakers. I needed things that would keep me motivated. I'm a very motivated guy, but I had to start doing more of it so that I didn't get caught up in any type of depression. So, guys like Les Brown, Eric Gardner, Eric Thomas, guys like that, just listening to them more and more, how they told their stories of coming up, going through life, and just inspiration. That's just that inspiration. Somebody to kind of let you know, hey, look, you can get through this. You will survive this. You will pull through this. You got this. And I started listening to that more and more, and it kept me encouraged and motivated to say, hey, look, let's get this done. Let's continue moving forward. And then that helped me to go forward. Now, were there days of depression? Yes, there were. There were plenty of days of depression. But having a strong wife and a strong community helped me to get through that without becoming depressed. And listening to those motivational speakers really helped me. So my advice would be, find something positive, uplifting, and encouraging to help you after you've been fired or laid off, to keep your mind focused on the right thing. And another thing was finding my peace, finding my own personal peace, because I was not at peace when I got fired. I was upset. I was frustrated. Nothing seemed to be right. Nothing was going right. Everything seemed like a struggle because of that one little incident that happened in my life. So I had to figure out how to regain the peace that I had when I was working. I had to do things now that would help me to stay calm, to help me to continue to find my joy, to help me to understand that things are going to be okay. So I would do walks. I would walk. Even though it was cold outside, it was cold because it was November here, I would still go out in the yard and walk around the driveway a few times just to keep my peace, enjoy the beauty of nature, and understand that it's going to be okay. Because if you don't have peace, it's hard to control every other thing in your life. You find yourself struggling to figure out what's next. This is not working. Everything will seem like a struggle because you have no inner peace. So I did those things. I even started reading more books to help me keep and maintain my peace, because I needed peace during this time. It was already stressful enough losing my job, but finding that peace to keep me going was very important. So the next thing was lessons learned. What did I learn from being fired? What was this thing that I learned? I learned that I'm a great person. I learned that I have a good work ethic. I learned that I could only give as much as I could give while I was at the company, and I needed to be happy with that. That's my lessons learned about myself. And I learned that if someone gives me a task, I'm going to go 100% to get it done, because that's what I was hired for. So I learned a lot about myself, that I'm not a quitter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a doer, I'm an achiever. And what I learned from the company side is everybody doesn't value you the same. They may see you as a threat. They may see you even as a weak link. They may see you as a misfit for the organization. But in the midst of all of that, I learned that it's not me that I have to, it's not them that I can control. I can only control me. So the lesson learned was don't doubt myself. Don't make myself feel like I've done something wrong. Stay true to myself and understand that this happened. No control of your own. You had nothing to do with somebody letting you go. So learn from the thing that happened. What did you learn? What's the lesson learned in all of this that you need to understand? And my lesson was, there's nothing wrong with you. You're okay. You're a great person. You're doing the right things. Keep doing you. It just wasn't the fit for that organization at this time. And one of my biggest things was bad habits. So I wasn't at work 8 hours anymore. I wasn't there. We worked 9 to 5. I wasn't there 9 to 5. So filling that time was very important. What did I do while I'm home now? What did I do with that time? And as a diabetic, I had to be very careful about not overeating, making sure that I didn't take eating as a way of calming and soothing myself. But for about a month I did. I ran into a bad habit of eating the wrong things, eating at the wrong time, and just not taking care of my physical health. Now, anybody knows if you don't take care of your physical health, you will suffer later. You may suffer in the moment, but you will suffer later. So as a type 2 diabetic, I suffered later because I started eating things I shouldn't eat. I started drinking things I shouldn't drink. And I didn't exercise as much as I should have. And I didn't maintain a proper healthy meal plan. So I suffered later. What it does for me is when you are diabetic, your sugar will drop or your sugar will rise. And it just makes you feel dizzy, lightheaded. You can't function because you have no stability as far as your body level. So one of my bad habits was overeating and not eating right. So figure out what habits that you've created that you need to stop, that are stopping you from moving forward. Those habits that you need to let go of because they're not helping you. You're just caught up in the moment because you're emotional. So figure out what that is and get those things taken care of. So then the thing I had to figure out was, what was my purpose? What was my purpose going to be moving forward? What is it that I want to do going forward? And once I figured that out, it kind of cleared things up. It kind of let me see things in a clear light. It gave me focus. It helped me to say, hey, you need to go in this direction more. You need to dig down into it. The same energy that you were putting in that 9 to 5, put that same energy into what you want to do. So it helped me to drill down and realize, hey, look, if you want to do this, you can do it. But the first thing was I had to find my purpose. And once you find your purpose, it makes things a lot clearer. You can understand what it is you're trying to achieve and where you want to go. So I had to sit down. I took notes. All the thoughts that were in my head, I wrote them down. I laid them out. I put them on a spreadsheet and looked at them daily to say, hey, look, this is me. This is not me. This is something I love. This is something I don't love. And you figure it out. And once you get all of that figured out, you go through that process of elimination and understanding what your skills are, what you're good at, and what you can do best. It will help you to find your purpose. Now, I didn't stop volunteering, doing things that I was doing when I was working. I kept doing those things because that was a part of me. That's who I am. So I never lost track of that, the ability to give back to people and to help people as much as I could. So not losing my purpose was very important, and finding my purpose was very important. And then the final thing was I had to understand that I had to take care of me. I had to take care of myself, because if I didn't take care of myself, who else was going to take care of me? Mentally, emotionally, physically. I had to take care of Milton. And you need to do the same thing. Yes, you lost your job, you've been laid off. The world is not in there. You have to get up and get back on it. Find the things that motivate you. Find something that helps you stay motivated. If it's listening to a preacher, if it's listening to a song, if it's going to the library, sitting in silence, reading a book, whatever it is that keeps you motivated, lean towards it, lean into it, so they can help you to spark that new you that's inside of you. And whatever bad habits or habits that you need to cut, that you developed since you've been off these few months, you got to get rid of them. They're not healthy. They're not helping you. You got to get rid of those habits so that you can be the best you that you can be. And remember, what is the lesson learned from all of this? I didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. The lesson learned was continue doing you. Continue being the person that you are, the good person that you are, and things will work out. It just wasn't the right fit at that time with the organization, and it's okay. It's okay. It's nothing to be upset about. It's okay. So just move forward from there. So remember those things, and at the end of the day, take care of you. I just wanted to share that real quick. That was something that was on my mind. Like I said, at 56, lost a job. And I want to share with you how I move forward to do the things that I need to do. So you can do the same thing. If it's looking for a job, dig down, drill down, find those skills and qualities that you have to make yourself the best candidate for that job. Do it. I mean, so there's no limitation to what you can and cannot do. Only limitation is you. So you have the ability to control your next level, your success, and the things moving forward. So hey, listen to that. So again, MiltonCraft, man on a mission. Thank you guys so much for all the support and the love that you've been sharing these last few months on these videos. I really appreciate the comments and everybody sharing. As we're building a nice community here, I think we can continue to help and bless one another if we continue to be open and share. This journey of losing a job is not easy for no one. Even if you lost it for 2 or 3 weeks, it's still something that you go through where you may be unstable in the moment, but you can get through this. So please like, comment, share, and let's keep this conversation going. Again, MiltonCraft, man on a mission. Look forward to talking to you soon.